All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Taiko World Cup 2026. The round of 32 continues with yet another loser bracket match, and that's going to be between Peru and Malaysia. Joining me today in the commentary booth is none other than Bronze Crank. Bronze Crank, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. And this is a very, very interesting matchup. Those who didn't follow the group stage closely might be surprised to see Malaysia, the 9 seed, down here in the losers bracket, but an upset last weekend by Indonesia landed them second place in their group, and now they're going to have to make a run here. Malaysia, a very threatening team, lots of really talented players here. Peru, also a pretty good team. Alamagno, the captain, is probably the most recognizable there, but definitely some talent there, and I think definitely a team that could surprise, but very tough matchup for them, as Malaysia very likely also has a little bit of a chip on their shoulder from last weekend.
And we're going straight into it. Wow, we have no time
Wow.
Too many introductions, yeah. No Mod 4 getting banned by Peru, so no vitality charging over here. Malaysia bans No Mod 2, which is the technical pick by now. And the first pick they make is No Mod 5. The most questionable song of
Numano Microsilico Volcanoconiosis by Zavleg.
Wait, that's an actual word?
Yes, it is a disease you can get by breathing in microscopic silicates that originate from a volcano, and it like messes up your lungs. It's also a word that got coined just to be extra long, but you know. The difficulty is also a quote-unquote real word. It is I believe, a word that was coined in like the 60s or 70s to essentially mean like something that is like stilly or facetious.
I can't believe those words actually mean something. Anyways, No Mod 5. It is a very stream-heavy map, 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Lining up for Peru, we have Magna, and Desinas. On the Malaysian side, we have Jerry and Dexapong, or DXApong, depending how you want to pronounce it.
So, and here we go, right away into these big dreams. These streams, you're going to see a lot of mono patterns to hate bongo players, but you are also going to see a lot of very trill-heavy patterns that can really trip up players that are relying a bit too much on the single tap.
Yep. Malaysia off to a very good start, as Peru did have an early drop right before the main song kicked in.
Yeah, I saw Destinius with a bit of a chain break there. However, maps like this are absolutely rare. You're expecting to see chain breaks. Alamagno with another miss as well. Not as severe as Destinius, but Malaysia now with a 50,000 point lead on their first pick.
And I think it's just going to be growing ever so wider, as Peru's just having a very rough go at these streams.
Have this little break section here, give your hands a bit of a rest with these kind of awkward triplets. These awkward triples, if you disengage too much, you could definitely drop some act there. But now we get into what I believe is the longest death stream of the map, and Jerry's going to find the first miss for Malaysia here. A pretty sizable break, but not enough to tip the scales back towards Peru, especially with DXA Fong still holding on to the FC. Jerry and Destinius trading misses there, but Destinius with a huge chain miss down the 95 act.
Yeah, Peru trying to claw their way back into the match, but it is not happening at this moment. Although Alamagno is getting a good combo going, and actually is holding up a fairly good accuracy of 99%, which is where you want to be at this kind of lobby, but it's just that Fong's just absolutely obliterating this stream map.
Yeah. Unless Fong finds a chain miss, I don't think Peru has a path in here. When we come out of that little 1/3 break section, Alamagno trying to claw back up to 99 here. And nobody missing on that big stream there. very, very deep lyrics here. I'm just, absorbing them.
If I say what I think about the lyrics, this will be the last World Cup. This would be the last World Cup. So I will keep it to myself because I like this gig. So.
Hold on, I'm looking up the lyrics right now. Actually,
no, you don't. You don't want it. The artist's name is an anagram as well. If you say what it is out loud,
I'm well aware.
Yeah, we ain't surviving it if we say it. We'll be objectively correct and so objectively wrong in saying it. So we won't. We will hold fire on that one.
DXA Fong is going to finish out that FC, and Malaysia going to take their first pick here in pretty comfortable style. 8 100s. Very, very solid score there.
That is an incredibly good score. 8 100s. Tops the lobby without even a question. Credit to Ella Magno for getting only one miss.
Yeah, it's a tough map to FC, especially right away if you're not fully warmed up. This is like just an assault on your joints.
And not just one joint, but all of them.
All of them. There are many joints in the hands.
What did they say? There's like 15 or just on your fingers and like thumbs alone. Very high amount.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I get how many are in the wrist? The wrist is weird because it's like one big joint, but there's like 10 bones in there. Do we have any doctors in chat?
Yeah, I'm not a doctor, man. I spend my days yapping. I don't spend my days analyzing.
Doctoring? I hope doctors aren't doctoring, actually. That would be... Do not doctor my medical records.
Don't pull them up, boys. Don't pull them up.
And we are heading right into Hidden 1 as Peru's first pick here. This is the... Well, normally a slow hidden map. This is a bit more of just an SV hidden map. There are definitely slow jam sections, but a lot of like wavy SV sections as well, and a lot of really funky rhythms to wrap your head around.
Yeah, definitely not the typical hidden 1 pick you would expect. But we'll see. We'll see how things shape up. It looks like Celtic Rival is coming in for the Malaysia side. Yep, replacing Jerry.
Yep. This is a really tricky map. You might not think so if you if you're watching from our last match where, you know, all 4 players in that last match just made every map look easy. But this is these maps can make mortals out of these players, absolutely.
It's a rite of passage to some of the more difficult hidden maps that are definitely going to be appearing later in the poll. So I actually like it. I actually like this map.
This is a fun one. Oh, DXA Fong, big string of 100s to start off, and actually doesn't... DXA Fong really having trouble kind of centering up the accuracy here. Looks like they got a bit more of a hold of it, and it's not like everyone else is holding super high accuracy. I think Celtic Rival really the only one who is super comfortable here, and that's going to give Malaysia a little bit of a lead out of this intro.
But with how incredibly, I guess, very swingy everyone's performances have been, it may only just be a matter of time before misses start flying through the board. So,
yeah, there's a lot of patterns here that you can expect misses on. And, I mean, it's 10,000 points in Malaysia's favor, but given the accuracies we're seeing from these players, I think that can swing real quick. Big string of 100s there by DXA Fong is going to make the score flicker.
And Peru,
oh, man,
heavily contesting the lead for the first time in the match. It is incredibly neck and neck, back and forth.
Oh my
as
goodness.
The halfway point is crossed.
We're gonna get close. Some of the really tough parts here. You saw this finisher section take down really good players, but all 4 survived. Still 4 FCs here. The accuracy swinging back and forth. Peru with just a bit of a lead, about 2 100s.
How is everyone still on a full combo?
Oh!
No!
Oh!
Oh, casualties have started, gentlemen. Both Fong and Decinas has traded misses.
And it's the lead hasn't changed. It's the exact same. But it is swinging. Decinias with a couple more 100s. It's going to swing it back over to Malaysia here. We're in the final parts of this map. DXA Fong, though, another miss. If it's not traded, Peru is going to end up with about a 20,000 point lead here.
Okay, Peru looking pretty good here.
Oh my goodness.
They just have to hold it through. There's still a couple of tricky ending sections here that can definitely bring up a miss. And it's so unfortunate too.
Big stream there. Oh man.
Yeah. Celtic Rival and Alamagno gets a full combo. 7 100s by Celtic, 36 for Alamagno, and those are some incredibly top performances, but it's just unfortunate because in the battle of the seconds, Fong wasn't able to keep up with Decinas.
Yeah, just not able to hold that accuracy there, and we can absolutely see why Malaysia brought in Celtic Rival for the hidden, and why Celtic, I think, just immediately left after.
Yeah, he came, in the words of Caesar, he came, he saw, he conquered, and then dipped.
I think Caesar said that last. Yeah, Caesar said that last part. Yeah.
Either that, everyone. Yeah, he said that last.
He went. Yeah, he went over the Rubicon, and then he went back because he was like, "Oh, well, I did it."
Oh, okay, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it, guys. We made the journey. All right, let's head home. So, Jerry will be stepping in instead.
And I've just been told, actually, it sounds like Malaysia's actually missing around half their team right now. So it is, I think, just Jerry, Fong, and Celtic for Malaysia currently. So that does change things quite a bit. Jerry and Fong are a really solid duo, but Peru, I do think, has a bit more of a path in here now. This DT2, this is a really tricky DT2. It's very dense, it's very awkward, and the finishers and sliders make a huge, huge difference.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice battle. I'm definitely looking forward to it, so. Let's see how they go. Peru looking to try and pull off a massive upset. The background, hello?
Oh, I think it's the storyboard. Possibly. Yes.
Oh, it is the storyboard. Oh, that's actually cool.
Yes, this song was an Osu original, I believe, for Catch World Cup 2025.
Great. We get extra graphics to the graphics that's already on top of the graphics.
I love graphics.
Gotta love it. All right.
We also get lyrics. So chat, you know what to do. Please sing along. I want to see everyone on singing different lines of this song in chat.
Now, don't worry. We'll be synchronized singing. Don't worry. Chat will get that. Just like how these players are getting their combos up and running. Everyone off to a very good start by all players.
It's a big accuracy difference, though. Both the players on Peru, Alamagno now getting just above 98, Decinias stuck in that mid-97 range, but both players for Malaysia well above 99 here, and that's just building a really solid lead here. This is not a long map either, 2.5 minutes. So I think Peru is fishing for a miss here, which on a map like this, I do think is very possible. These finisher chains, these really dense burst sections are ripe for the missing. But will Malaysia actually trip up is the thing.
Yeah, so far they've been doing incredibly well, both Jerry and Fong, as they are both above 99%, been showing incredibly good consistency. And are very comfortably winning on the accuracy department.
Yeah, up above 50,000 now, still under 99. Now this long slider section here.
Every tick counts, by the way.
Yep.
If you miss some of those, you're missing out on bonus points. Although the margin between these two teams are currently incredibly wide. I don't think it's going to be playing too much of a role.
It's gonna take misses, but Malaysia looking really, really solid here. Definitely, I mean, it's their own pick. They knew they were going to do solid. And Destinius with the miss at the end of the map. That is going to seal Peru's fate here. Malaysia going to come home to a very comfortable second point.
Dang. Alamagno does pick up a miss as well, leaving only the Malaysians to full combo the chart.
Very,
and you know
very
what?
solid scores.
Very solid scores. They almost scored exactly the same. Only 3 100s separating between Jerry and Fong. You know, almost an S. We'll give it an A for consistency.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Between the two players. A for consistency, guys. S scores, A consistency.
Yes. Now back to Peru here. Peru, this is, I believe, only their third time in the Taiko World Cup. And they are currently fighting to get their highest ever placement. Both years prior to this, they were placed in that 25th to 32nd range. If Peru is able to pull off this upset here, which they have a little bit of a window in due to Malaysia's missing players, they do have a way to get that best ever ranking for themselves. Malaysia, on the other hand, is kind of a perennial contender these last few years. They've gotten 9th to 12th 3 years in a row, and I think certainly are looking to outdo themselves. They just need to make a deep losers bracket run to do so.
And, you know, Peru has been a little bit scary. They did win the first map earlier.
Yeah.
On Hidden 1. Could we be seeing something similar on Hidden 2?
Peru hang on. Trying to pick a map that is banned. Unfortunately,
yep. I hate to bring it to them.
The song's so good. I'm so sad it got banned.
The song is so good that we still had to pick it anyways.
True.
Obviously, right?
I mean, it is the kind of fresh OC original for this round. And we're getting No Mod 3, so our No Mod speed map, the fastest map in the pool. This is an interesting pick to go right after DT2, the 2 speed maps in the pool. Considering that Peru really didn't do that well on DT2. But I mean, this is a different kind of challenge here. Less accuracy focused, more just raw mechanics.
Endurance, maybe? Yeah. Trying to target some of the more senior players on the Malaysia team.
Yeah, they got arthritis. Their hands are worn out.
Hands worn down in map 4. Oh, that would be a very, very sad tale.
We are seeing, I believe, it looks like we're seeing the same 4 players here.
They're not changing.
Sure. Yeah.
I think Malaysia only has Jerry, Fong, and Zeltic who are participating today.
Yeah,
and Peru, it's just these two.
Zeltic will be in for like probably Hidden 2 and maybe like Free Mod 2 or something.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very stable lobby between these two teams.
A calm-ish intro here. Alamagno, though, going to drop in the intro, so that's an early lead to Malaysia. It's an early enough drop. The combo is not going to matter too much, but the accuracy might, especially on a map as kind of rhythmically simple as this one. If you're able to play 285 BPM, I do think you'll have a pretty easy time getting high accuracy on this. Definius also dropping, so Malaysia 2 FCs to none right now.
Peru does have some very fast recoveries, especially on a speed pick like this, where you can easily chain miss quite a bit. Peru still trying to stay competitive, only giving Malaysia 30,000 score to work with.
Yeah, there's definitely room for mistakes here for Malaysia. A miss or two, and this becomes incredibly close. But if they're able to hold like they are now, that breakpoint's going to be huge. Looks like everyone's back up above that 400 combo mark here. The lead staying really stable, and we get into the break here. Both teams get to see how they're doing.
Yeah, Malaysia definitely seeing that they're ahead, that they're doing fresh. Although the combo's a little different. Wait, the combo between Jerry and Fong is one off.
Oh,
so
did
Jerry
Fong
missed the first? I think Jerry missed the first note. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did. He missed the first note. Oh, that's funny.
How did I miss that?
So there's only one full combo in the lobby.
Yeah. Although Jerry's miss being literally one combo off, it doesn't have the same impact.
Well, obviously, because, you know, you can't, you know, is it really a miss if the commentators don't notice it's a miss?
Yeah. If I close my eyes, every match is a time.
Yeah, of course. But Fong's going to be picking up the first miss in this section here.
Yeah. But
that's going to be...
the accuracy staying stable, though. There's not a whole lot of time left.
Yeah, I think the score is just a bit too much.
18,000 separates. I think Peru needs another miss in this outro, and it's not going to happen.
Wow. Malaysia getting... No, wait. It was Fong that... Yeah.
But, no, wait. How are they one off from each other?
Was it maybe a client bug?
Maybe? Anyway, Jerry with a 5-100 FC, Fong with 8 100s, Alamagno 3 100s and 2 misses on that play. Ridiculous scores across the board here again. I mean, even Decinius, 11 100s, not bad at all.
Gotta love it when Bancho's trolling.
Yeah.
Alright. Malaysia, they're liking the speed maps. They can keep doing fast maps. And Malaysia's going to go with double time 1.
Yeah, very, honestly, a pretty similar map to double time 2. It is just obviously a little bit slower and the patterns are a little bit more messed up. But I think, like, you're using the same parts of your brain for both maps. We are seeing the same 4 players in again. Very stable lobby, like we said. Here we go for DT1, game over by Yunomi.
And here we go. Game over.
And Peru trying to prevent their own game over here. Malaysia winning their pick here would put them at match point. Peru gonna do what they can to prevent that. We're already seeing some accuracy drops from 3 out of our 4 players here. Very slight lead for Malaysia. That lead's gonna expand just a bit because of that pre-drop. But this is close right now.
Yeah, Peru's been the team that's been constantly chasing Malaysia for the most part in this matchup. And Peru's actually started off quite phenomenally.
Yeah, holding it really close here. And DT maps really susceptible to just random misses even from the best of players. If Peru, like, if you want to capitalize on that, you want to keep it within around 10 to 15,000, and we are going to see a miss from Jerry there. There are some accuracy drops by Peru that's going to cushion the blow a bit for Malaysia, but it might still switch over here. Down below 3K.
I think it's going to happen.
Goodness. And it's going to flicker over.
Peru out in front for the first time in the map at the halfway point off the back of 2 full combos and 2 fairly consistent scores. Dasinas and Alamagno both on similar accuracy at around 98.5%.
Big stream here. Jerry with another miss! We have some funny streams here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Oh, it might be for Malaysia if they don't see any misses coming in for Peru.
Yeah, Fong still holding on to that 99 accuracy FC, but those couple misses from Jerry. It's a 35,000 point lead here at the break for Peru, and they just have to full combo the rest of this map, and they're going to get the break point back.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous situation for Malaysia in this pick. Oh, and Jerry continues to pick up some more misses, getting caught out by those 1-6 transitions midstream. And
that's probably gonna do it.
That's a lock. I think that's a lock.
Yeah, 50,000 points here going into the outro. Really nothing too crazy to miss on here. Peru going to deny Malaysia that consolidated breakpoint. Decinius's miss unwithstanding. And Peru going to pick up a second point here and keeping this one close.
Wow. Very good result.
And now, back to Peru's pick here. We're out of DT picks to go to. Hidden 2 is still available if they want to capitalize on having one Hidden 1. But Hidden 2, I think, is a lot... it's a much, I think, more comprehensible map for non-Hidden players. So I don't know if they want to run the risk that Fong can just play it. Then, you know,
keep in mind that
like...
neither of the teams have played either Hard Rock or Free Mod yet. But the way that this match is going, I think we have to go there at some point.
Yeah, we're gonna see how these teams fare, because I don't know if either team wants to touch No Mod 1 right now. That is a coin flip map if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and especially with your tournament life on the line, because remember, the losing team in this match is getting eliminated, so every decision matters, and I'm not surprised to see that Peru's taking their time with this.
And we are going to see Hard Rock 1, and Muchi, Malaysia is missing 3 of their players. They only have Jerry, Fong, and Zeltic with them.
Okay.
So Hard Rock
Skywise
1,
Beatscape?
the accuracy-focused Hard Rock. I think this... I could see this making sense coming out of DT1, like going from one accuracy-focused pick to another. But, I mean, you're flexing completely different muscles here. This is a, like, kind of light tech map, the 1/6 and the 1/3 rhythm to master. We'll see how they fare.
And we're seeing no swaps once again. So these players, after spending the last couple of maps going back-to-back on really high BPM picks, are going to be switching it up a little bit with higher reading.
Let's see. Yeah, some drops here through the intro. Pretty much even between these two teams here. We are going to see, I think, the first appearance of the kind of central theme of this map, the 1/6 into 1/3 rhythm, as well as just kind of general Hard Rock 1 rhythm. And Jerry, huge miss there, actually. I think that was multiple misses and an accuracy drop.
Yeah,
I
think he missed an entire 1/6 plat. So, like a 4-note sequence. I think he missed it.
Yeah, that's going to give Peru a huge lead here. Alamagno, though, going to trade.
He's going to trade big because he missed on a finisher. And finishers are worth more points.
It wasn't as big of an accuracy drop, but oh no, another break from Alamagno. That's going to be major.
Yeah, and now we're looking down to the bottom half of the board. Who between Fong and Dasinas is going to pull out ahead? Currently, Dasinas are out in front.
Oh, they are just pretty much neck and neck, though. And I mean, it's now kind of Malaysia's pick to lose here. They can afford accuracy drops. They can't really afford another break like Jerry had earlier, though. Peru just needs to wait in the wings and hope.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I mean, look, the accuracy, they're cutting into it a little bit. They are hitting things a little bit late. The final string taking place. Fong struggling a little bit, but Jerry picking up
accuracy drop! Accuracy drop! Oh my goodness!
Oh no! But Peru misses!
Alamagno missing right at the end! That was it for Peru. They were waiting in the wings. They got the huge accuracy drop they needed, but Alamagno missing right at the ending.
That is a very unfortunate note lock for Alamagno.
Oh
no. Yeah, he needs a new keyboard. Dasinas needs a new PC. Self-confessed.
Oh my goodness. Somebody crowdfund this Peru team. And that is a breakpoint again for Malaysia. They are now at 3 consecutive match points here, up 4-2. And they're going to get their own pick. Peru, though, I mean, Peru's looked threatening. Oh boy.
Yep,
here we go.
Yep, no mod 1. You just play no mod 1.
This is the no mod 1. As most no mod 1s are, it is the consistency pick. 240 BPM, and pretty much, I mean, if you've been playing Taiko for long enough, you've probably, like, just played this map already. You are fully aware of what this map has in store for you.
Yeah, switch off, auto-tune, just play the maps, hit the notes, and don't stray out of line.
Yeah, just listen to the VTuber and Sasakura UK. They will guide you.
Wait, that's a VTuber?
I think Fubuki is a VTuber. I could be wrong. Chat, am I right?
Too scared. I'm too scared to ask. I'm too scared to ask. Man's never scared.
Knowledge is its own prize worth seeking. And, ooh, huge 100 drops at the beginning, actually, for Peru. That's going to give Malaysia a little bit of a lead here, but this is one of the longest maps in the pool, 3.5 minutes, so lots of time for Peru to make that ground back up. This is also kind of a spiky map. Like, the parts that are not the key eyes are easy enough that me, a person who cannot play 240 to save his life, can still, like, FC it. So
yeah, you know, the key eye time is not the hardest section in this song. It's just not.
A little slowdown here. And here we go. We're gonna get, I think, like, three of these big choruses here to try to trip people up. That lead's slowly stretching out here for Malaysia, around 13k, but the accuracy is recovering for Peru.
Everyone's clearing the song list so far. No one's picking up some really unfortunate misses.
Oh no!
Okay, we need to do a correction in real time. Desinas will be the first player to pick up an unfortunate miss. And it will only be Desinas who will pick up some unfortunate misses.
Yeah, dropping down to 98 accuracy as well. That's really going to hurt Peru here. Malaysia now with a huge amount of padding. They can drop accuracy. They can even drop like a miss or two and be fine. Peru needs to hope for Disaster to strike, but lots of time for Disaster to strike. We're only halfway through the map. 2 key eyes remain.
But Malaysia, on the other hand, looking incredibly locked in. They have 2 good combos, 99.96% for Jerry. You love to see it, that like 1 or 2 100 miss. 1 or 2 100 miss.
Oh no, the finisher's got Decidius again.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate for Peru. It's a 60,000 point lead now for Malaysia. It needs to be a complete collapse to have this score swing back over. And Peru might already see themselves resigned back to that 32nd place slot again for the 3rd year in a row. Malaysia just needs to hold on.
Well, let's see. Can Malaysia finish this? It's looking incredibly likely that they will.
They gotta get through this last course. It is 240 BPM, long bursts here. There are potentials for chain misses, but Malaysia just doesn't seem like the kind of team to do that right now. They are here with a vengeance. They are here with that chip on their shoulder. They will not be upset another time by a red and white flag team.
Yeah. Malaysia, after a very interesting start in the group stage, will be winning this round of 16 matchup.
They will
beating
continue
Peru
on.
5-2.
Peru, unfortunately, that is the end of their run for this tournament. Pretty good showing there. I mean, definitely I think a team that has potential, especially if they can, get 1 or 2 more really solid players in the future. But just too much for them to come up against a powerhouse in the losers bracket like Malaysia. Malaysia going to go on now. They are going to face France next round, which should be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah. Very unfortunate for Peru, who, back-to-back years looking, is one of those underdog teams that are trying to break their way into the mid-pack. We're trying to get into the round of 16, like top 16 in the tournament. But they just haven't been able to do it so far. And even with all the crazy changes in this World Cup going to a 2v2 and with groups in the earlier stage, they just haven't, unfortunately, been able to capitalize on it. So it is a bit unfortunate to see, but I think Peru will consistently continue to, evolve and continue to do well. And maybe we may see a even more impressive showing in future rounds, in future years.
Absolutely. And Malaysia looking to give us some impressive showings as they move forward in this tournament. A really scary team and just a buzzsaw in that losers bracket. I mean, getting knocked down there, very unfortunate for them. Unfortunate for people that are going to have to meet them. This is a team that just barely missed that top 8. But that's the story of the match. Next match isn't going to be for 9 hours, so if you've been up all day watching Taiko World Cup matches, you can now sleep for 9 hours, then get back up because we got China, Indonesia, and Switzerland, Portugal.
Yep. And not only are they happening at the same time, we have back-to-back matches all in the one block, featuring Hong Kong, Netherlands, Argentina, Slovakia, Colombia, Vietnam, Italy, Russia, and wrapping it up will be Poland and Germany. So, lots of more exciting Taiko action. I mean, just looking at the recent matches as well, we had a lot of 5-1s, 5-2s, and 5-3s. So, no Sweep City today, which is a welcome change of pace, especially in the Taiko world. So, stay tuned. We have all of that and more in Taiko World Cup. Bronze Crank, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap things up?
I don't think so.
Oh, of course. I have one more thing. Of course, we didn't get to say it much because Nomad 2 got banned. Buy now the banners, of course. Taiko World Cup, always an exciting opportunity to show support for your favorite country. And if you want to do so, you can for the low price of $2.50 USD. And you can buy not only just for your own country or other countries, but you can also buy multiple of them and even give them to your friends and competitors. If you pick the winning team, you get to keep it for an entire year until 2027's World Cup cycle for Taiko. So you can do that now if you want, or save it, as we'll have plenty more banner bugs throughout the following matches. I think that's going to be it. So thank you everybody for tuning in to the Taiko World Cup 2026 as the bracket stage continues its second day of the round 16. Take care.
Adiosu.